Good morning. Today is April 25th. It is Monday. The time now is 8:05 a.m. And all the weekend I've been having problems with my security system. It had coloration done to it. It was started out red and then it was green, then it was purple. And so what I doing this morning, I had been doing all the weekend, but I could not get the coloration in it right until this morning. I did the exact same thing this morning that I've done all weekend. But I want to show this man right here. It's now it's like 12:30 in the morning, a.m. And what I'm realizing, these people have become slaves to this system, to this program, because he's doing the same thing. They following. This is what they're doing. They're following a program because they're doing it. It's like when we moved here, it started over. So he's at the place where, let me see, last summer before last, where they was making it look like there was a fire coming out in the car. So that's what he's doing this morning. They took that blue car yesterday. I'm gonna go back and show some stuff because I couldn't record this weekend. I didn't want to record with all that dysfunctional coloration in the videos. But he doing the same thing. I mean, this man, you will see the time. He gonna be out there all night, all night doing stuff. And that's the same thing that they were doing at the other house. These people worked around the clock, which they doing now. They working around the clock. They got a new set of people behind us. See, these people live in their houses. Those people behind us is coming and going. They coming and going, but the people beside us, these are not their home. Because the woman that was living there, when we moved here, she moved out. And they sit that young couple to make it look like they're a couple, but they're not a couple. And so they got a new group behind us. I thought I saw red. I couldn't hardly see because it was parked right behind the other car. But it looked like I saw red. There was burgundy over there, but it looked like I saw red this morning. Because they were really attacking me this morning. So I had to get up and drink something that'll clean me out. Because I'm not going to, whatever they putting in me, I'm not going to let it stay there. When I wake up, I'm just, my whole body just vibrating. And so, like I said, I don't know what this stuff, what's the purpose. I feel like it's going to make us light up because they're putting out purple lights. And purple lights is like black, they call them black lights, which make stuff light up. Stuff that you can't normally see, you'll be able to see it. So that's what I think. This stuff they're putting on our skin. Well, I just got that feeling. I haven't seen the purple lights myself. I don't go nowhere. I don't go nowhere but people on YouTube is really talking about the purple lights, street lights, not just light, but street lights, and that is because the Tahitians are back. You know, that lady taking her walk. It must be warm outside. She don't have on a coat, but that's a sign of the Tahitians are back, and they got their king. The king had been crowned, Richard Obama. And if you look at all the nations, they were dressed in purple. That's the color of the Tahitians. And I got that from, I wish I could remember that man's name. He's really smart. He worked with numbers. Um, the last name Pearson, it's some kind of name I just never heard nobody else name that. Um, but on his videos, he's talking about, I hadn't even paid it no attention about the color purple. But they are dressed, everything they do, they dress they have on purple. Or the purple within it. And that's the color of the Tahitians. Tahitians were people that sacrificed children and sacrificed people for power, for growth. They ancient people. So that they allow themselves to know that they buy Harris. The people that Biden is putting in place are part of these Tahitians. You know, see, they're not. Lord have mercy. It kind of bothers me. It's kind of bothering me because all these hundreds of years, you know, people in leadership positions been Caucasian. Now they finally putting black people in leadership positions. It's gonna represent the Antichrist. And people who don't even really care for black people, but they look like us. They look like us, but they don't care for us. Just like the non-humans that's mixed up with us. They look like us, but they don't like us. And what I think is happening, I really do with all my heart. I believe it with every inch of me. That whatever these creatures are, wherever they came from, they taking us and replacing us little by little. But they don't spread out and they got themselves in some of the highest positions. Some of the highest positions. They rule everything now. They got themselves in the power positions. But no matter how powerful they are, they can never outpower God. I don't care how many they are, they can never outpower the Most High, who's up in heaven looking down at everything they do. Every little plan that they're doing, He's already got it covered because it's already written. And they must don't read their Bible or don't have a Bible because they should know by now they can't outdo God because they already defeated. They already defeated. We just living up to the defeation. It's already done. They will not win. No matter how many they are. Okay. It's now 1:08 a.m. 205. Like, come on, right there. He's in that van, and it's like 3:01 in the morning. See, there he is right there. 3:24. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. These people work around the clock. That's how that man was at the house mill. That was in, I always call it the brown house. Look what he out there doing. He made a fire. It is 3:42 in the morning. Now that's how the dude was doing that was over here in the burnt house. He'd be out there 4 o'clock in the morning burning stuff and raking the yard. These people are slaves to this system. I think they're changing these people. They're taking them and replacing them. I really do believe it. They can't help themselves. Or they reprogramming them. They doing something to these people because they not, this man won't acting like this until the other people came over there and talked to him. Whoever was in that blue truck, whoever it was that was in that silver car. They went over there and talked to him. The first person probably, you know, sowed the seed. That man in that blue car, that blue truck, he was over there a good while. And he evidently, whatever he said, it hit home. There you go. At 4:03 in the morning. So he been asleep. Done. Okay, 4:16. He's still out there. He been asleep all night. Still out there. Look at him. There he is. About you. That light. Ain't gone. He left. It's 5:15 in the morning. I'm telling you, these people, they make slaves out of these people. Everybody. It's what, 5:54. And I had no idea I was gonna see this. It's 6:31. 6:31 now. That's the blue truck right there. I was saying, I think them people live down there to the right hand, and so they must be have people gang stalking also. Cause there be a lot of people going down there, even walking by. They have the young people look like they may be in their early 20s or something, walking back and forth through there. And they could be doing other stuff. I do know this where they put the pipe down. It was burning me. They put something under the ground. And the day they was putting it down is when I started burning around my neck. My whole body was burning. I'm sitting here, and I just started burning like crazy. And the guy came here trying to get permission for trespassing, but you out down the street. He had nothing to do with us. Had nothing to do with it. So he was trying to come and get our whatever it is that gets out of our body. That's what he was trying to get. Because everywhere I moved, I was looking out my window. He turned his head to my window, and I moved back, and I went over to my daughter's room. When I looked out her window, he turned his head to that window. At the time I walked up to the window, he looked. So he probably had his cell phone in his pocket, picking me up, because they can pick you up from a distance. You don't have to be right up on you. I don't know why they just come around you, because they want to make it obvious what they do. They want you to know so you'll be paranoid. Why they always say you're paranoid schizophrenia. Look at that. This every morning. It started with back here. See, this is a program. I keep telling y'all, this is not the real sun. What happened to the real sun? I have no idea. But this ain't it. It's a program. It started back here, and now it's moving closer and closer. Because I seen it stop shining, so I know that the real sun ain't going to just stop shining. Where it at, though? Unless they got that up there along. Look at it. Let me go back. Let me see how this thing started. Okay. So they're going to send this over here and watch this van. All of this here is something that's on this van. It's not coming from the program. The program that's sun rather. Because they did the exact same thing. It was stored from the back of the car. They had a car. The house that was right beside us. They had a car in the back of the yard. And you would start seeing the lights blinking in the back of the, and then it'll work it all the way up. But it wouldn't come to the front. It would come up to the back. The back of the window from the inside of the truck. Or the inside of the car rather. And it would just, you'll see. It's gonna do the same thing. And then when they started remodeling the house, see that? Remodeling that house that was in front of us. They had a red, looked like kind of like a Mustang or something that would be parked on the side of the road. And the guy would go to the trunk of his car. Then he'll go to the passenger side of the car and do something in the door. After a while, you will see that right there coming out the window. You'll see this right here coming out the window. And then cars will just start passing. They start flying by. And every time one fly by, the reflection from that light will flash. Will just start flying. They look like flames flying from the reflection from this right here. They will be coming from both sides. These people really uh, work. I mean, what's the word I'm trying to say? They really how to plan. I guess you could say plan. You know, like you get a job, you got to learn how to do the job. But that's what I'm trying to say. The word that mean that these people really go somewhere and test themselves to do this stuff. They know exactly when to start. And this was every day. Every day. I mean, they would just be flying. And I got it on video too. They just start riding back and forth, riding on both ways. And I said, these people are really crazy. They're really crazy. I mean, I don't want stuff that big. I would love to have my own home and have some land where I could just go out there and just grow me some, have me a little garden, grow me some food, get out there and rake the yolk. I like raking the yolk. For some reason, I like raking the yolk. I like cutting the grass. I like doing that stuff. But see, I can't even get out there and do nothing. I want to get out there in that backyard and rake it because I don't feel that guy's cleaning it good enough for me. Especially up under the house. 7:47. Trying to take it down. Trash truck. This is I'm recording over a recording. Now they didn't record yesterday, so I don't know what I missed. What was out there yesterday? So maybe I need to check it. Check. See the date of 25th, Sunday, 24th. Okay, this is Sunday. Sunday morning. And he must be really making, they really paying him some good money because he done brought him a piece of car that they took off. Yeah, that's what they did yesterday. They came and picked that blue car up. Okay, it's 6:21 in the morning. When did he leave? See that? Oh, he over there. Yes. They got him a boat. Got him a little boat. Done brought him a piece of car. There it is right there. See, he don't even show his neighbor no kind of respect. He just parking right on the land line. I don't know what time it was. I saw that truck over there. There she go. Let's see how far she gonna move. She do this every morning. She did it this morning. But I didn't have on video. I will have to go back out and then bring her back in. And then let you turn it around. So she don't go no further than the other on the next house over, the end of that street, I mean that yard, and she come back. She do it every morning. Every single morning. When they got a trail in their backyard, she could just walk around that trail. Cause that's what her husband do. He'll keep going. He just keep going around in circles. I heard her telling her husband one day that I was outside. I could tell the old woman voice, that young girl. Young girl voice, want her voice. I went outside to water my plants. I have to feed them so they won't die. So I take my chances sometimes. I just go ahead on and take my chances. Whatever gonna happen, because they're attacking me in the house anyway. So I might as well go on outside if they're gonna attack me within the house. I think that was him. Real truck. Right. Came and got that car. They were using it as a weapon because they had them lights shining right over him. One day it looked like it was a arrow pointing right at our yard. The light was shaped like an arrow. It must have been Saturday. This is Sunday here, 12:40. See, they make everything seem like everything is natural. You wouldn't think of lights as a weapon. The only reason I know it's a weapon because I saw it malfunction. I could see it malfunctioning. And they have it in their trunk. Whatever the setup is in the trunk of the car. Everybody they work with is another gang stalker. They only work with gang stalkers. They all act weird. I feel very uncomfortable. I could tell there's something there. Then they'll look at you. Sometimes some of them look with fear, and then some of them look with hate. I don't know whether the hate, fear, hate. I don't know. That's the way it looked to me. One lady, this been about 2 years ago. It was my birthday. My daughter took me to get my feet done, and I could feel someone attacking me. I do know that the owner, she come in, and evidently she started letting everybody know what she was receiving on her cell phone. And then she come in there staring at me. The whole time we were there, that girl didn't never pick up her phone until that woman walked in and was staring at me. And then she picked her phone up and read her text. Then she set it up, had it turned toward my daughter though. And it could have been a video of me too. She just made it look like it was turned toward my daughter. It could have got me too. I don't know. But I don't. You getting paid. We paying you for services, but then you're gonna attack us too. You're gonna gang stalk us too. You have no. These people don't have no respect for themselves, for their business. Probably because they figure these people gonna pay me more money doing what they do, but they not work. They might not have no soul. That's why they don't worry about their soul salvation. Like I said, I really do believe they being taken. That movie Taken, that might be being representing what's going on now. People being taken. They got a Taken 1, Taken 2, and a Taken 3. I tell you what, I must be on to something because that thing that's in my eyes hanging down. It don't always hang down. It's like when I get onto something, it'll hang down. It's like it's a little round ball on a wire. And I can only see it in one eye. This is my left eye. I haven't been to the eye doctor in a long time. I mean, it's been years. Probably been over 10 years or more. But she told me that I had a birthmark in my eye. Now, I've been to the eye doctor many times before that. And never had the doctor tell me that I had a birthmark in my eye. Because it's not a birthmark. When I had surgery, they put this in my eye. Ain't no telling what all they did to me while I was having surgery. Now this thing is swinging around up there at the top of my eyeball. Ain't no telling what all they put in my body. And the doctor lied, said I had Crohn's disease. Because I was having a problem with my stomach. But the problem I was having, I was being attacked with this technology. Because my stomach still swelling, steady swelling. Because these people are attacking in my stomach. They're trying to get God out of us. They can't get God out. The only way God will leave us is us. Because he said he'll never leave us or forsake us. Only when we mess up and don't never repent, we just go out there and live our life in sin. When we leave God, they can't do it. They trying to though. They trying everything they can. I saw on a video where this man was talking about it. He called it the God gene. It's in our brain. No matter what religion, you ain't got to believe in Jesus. Just any form of religion. That gene will light up. It lights up. And they trying to kill it. So that you won't have no religion. So when the Antichrist comes, where he already here, when he show himself, you only worship him. So they trying to kill the God gene in us. And they boldly tell you, all you got to do is do a research on it. Just start going on people. You talking about people that be on the internet all the time and reading and doing stuff. Yeah, because we want to know. We don't want to be around here dumb and stupid and in a nightmare. People talking about they woke. Yeah, you woke. You in a nightmare, cry. You woke in a nightmare. In a pure nightmare. That's what you in. And then they think they so smart. And just as dumb as all outdoors could be. Just as dumb. So you listening to doctrines of devils. listening to doctrines of devils. He get ready to come up here and turn around. They do made him stop and back up. He would get ready to do one of them turnarounds in our yard. That's exactly what he would get ready to do. Because I was standing right here. I just happened to come in for some reason, I just happened to come in my room and I see stuff. I don't be looking for it. He would get ready to do it. And see, they think, hard of us, that we the problem, but they the problem. They bothering us. And they don't see they're wrong. They don't even see they're wrong. Only thing I'm doing, I set up my videos. I did take a picture. I didn't know I had my flash on. And he had his van sitting right at the road towards us. And so I caught myself taking his picture, didn't know the flash was on this. I scared the crap out of him and me. I scared me too. I didn't know the flash was on, boy. That thing lit up like crazy. I said, ow. And he jumped there. I could see him just jumping, and he took off. He went down that street wide open. So I don't tell him what he think I was doing. Me sitting over there staring over him. We got a right to live in our home, not in our home, but live in a house without being bothered. Because y'all listen to lies. They're like the police can't tell a lie in the military, because that's who's doing it. The sheriff department. They're like these people is saints. They the biggest devil, because that's who they connected to Satan. Or they Masons. And they probably high ranking Masons. They're into that demonic realm. A lot of people getting into this stuff don't know what they connecting themselves with. Just really got to be doing all this crazy stuff that the top 33 degrees and up doing. Just being connected to it, you have become a part of the demonic realm. You got pastors that are Masons. They're proud of it. They go to show they don't know their Bible. And don't care to know it. Only thing they want to do is live a lavish life. That's what they want, lavishness. Fancy cars, fancy houses, fancy clothes, fancy this and fancy that. So they don't care about their soul going to hell, and they having the people in the church go there too. Now I see a man walking by here right now. And he don't walk by here this morning. Early this morning. I didn't show him on here though. I bypassed him. But it was before 7 o'clock this morning. He was out there walking, and now he walking again. He was still playing. He walked like a toy soldier. Lord have mercy. I've got to laugh this morning. I need laughter. I need something to help me laugh, to bring some joy or something in my life. And I'm telling you, people here, they really working my nerve. I reckon that's it. So I am getting ready to close out. See if I can close out if I put my head in.